Elon Musk and Twitter, is that becoming a great place for free speech, or do you think that's going to go back the other way because of the new CEO? I know we had conversation with, I think, Bobby recently, but what do you make of that and that going forward?
Well, Elon's an interesting character. He knows how to read the room, and he built his business on tax credits to build electric cars to groovy progressive people who wanted to save planet Earth. And now they're mad at him because he's betrayed them because he likes free speech. So he's an interesting guy, but I think he also knows that without free speech, eventually they come for him. So, even though he's a rich, wealthy man, and he realizes without free speech, it becomes a tyranny. So I applaud him for what he did with Twitter. Whether or not it goes back, that remains to be seen. Obviously, I continue to, I was banned from Twitter in June of 2022. He put me back on in December, and my following has gone from 87,000 to 216. So I'm happy that he did that because the message is getting out and he's saving lives because of what I'm doing. So, he's a man who's doing the right things now. Let's hope he keeps doing them, and let's hope that this hire he made doesn't reverse things. And again, if she does, hopefully he fires her.
Yeah, it's a funny fine line. Like I think Elon's a net positive, and he's done some amazing things for free speech. And like Bobby's saying, I mean, it all comes down to that. Like the freedom it's the place to start. It's the only place to start. And so I've enjoyed watching what he's done and what he's doing it. But I had a guest on the other day, I don't know who it was, and they said, but at the end of the day, he's a businessman. And I respect that. I'm a businessman too, but you have to understand he's not a free speech abolitionist. He's not a guy that's just morally principled. He's a guy that's worth $200 billion for a reason. He does business in China with Tesla. There was recent reports came out that one of the investors in Twitter marked their investment down by 2/3. So that's a 44 billion down to 16 or something on their mark to market. So he does have a company to run at the end of the day. Otherwise, Twitter becomes moot. I know he brought this woman in to make some money. So I guess to be continued on this. But like you said, he reads the room well. I think he's net positive, but he's also got to walk the goddamn line. It's got to be a business, and he's got to continue to do business in countries around the world and continue to do what he does. So what did Johnny Cash say? You got to walk that line, right?
Yep. So we'll see how he does it. Hopefully he does it well.
What's next for you, Ed? Obviously, you're doing PhinanceTechnologies.com, website's back up. What is, your next 12 months look like?
So we're kind of switching gears. We've done a lot of vaccine damage and injury work and analysis, and now we have a team of volunteers that have been built up around us. We've gone from 3 of us to about 10 of us now. All working for free. We're going to start probably funding projects with outside money, but it'll be all transparent. It will be small amounts of money just to pay for server capacity and some research people. So we'll do that transparently. Then we're going to raise capital for a hedge fund, and Carlos and I and Yuri. Just the last couple of weeks, we're now going to really focus on that. We have a pitch deck on that. We're not sending the pitch deck to the world. It's by appointment only. And we're looking for a partner that will seed the fund, get 20% equity in the firm, and grow us from there. But the first partner, obviously, is very important. They need to be aligned with all our values, and they need to be strategic. So we're taking our time. We have a lot of incoming inquiries. When is the fund going to be open? So once we do get the fund, the follow-on money, I think, will be fast and furious, and the growth will be fast and furious. But, we need that key strategic partner to launch the fund, and we're looking for about $100 million seed. And so that means we need to talk to well-heeled individuals or institutions. We have had some inquiries from a private bank in Germany who seems to be representing a family, which we will not name, that may be associated with ancient banking money. And we said, we're not going to give you the pitch deck. We'd rather meet the family. So until we meet the family, no pitch deck.
Would you take their money?
Probably not, because we'd have to sit across the table from them, meet them, and tell them, these are our values. What are your values? So, we don't think we're ever going to see the family. We just think they want information.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, got to do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I am just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's also been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just an overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you got to pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.